Hi there, YouTubers. It's me, Art. Don't mind me. I'm just here in my cornfield, just out surveying the land like any good farmer would do. By the way, it's been a banner year for corn here in South Carolina. You can see it in all the fields. We call this cow corn or field corn because obviously the cows use a lot of it, and we also use it for grains and so forth in big production. But people can eat it too. It's just a little bit tougher, a little coarser, but you can eat it if you get it young. But like I said, all good farmers have their corn all around them and in their gardens. Speaking of gardens, my brother's got a garden, and he's gonna show us a little bit of what he's got. So let's go check it out. By the way, y'all know this ain't my cornfield, right? Let's get out of here. Country style. Move! Okay, go. There he is again. Finn checks his garden every morning with his bag in his hand. It's gathering time. What he picks today, the family eats today. No chemicals or additives from a store either. It's all natural all the time, folks. Guaranteed.
This one right here.
Today, the cucumbers are the first thing in the bag.
You have to catch them when the sun comes out and the leaves draw up a little bit. Then you can see them. Or not, because you'll miss some. You can pick cucumbers 2-3 times a day and still find cucumbers. The ones you missed earlier.
They're always in there, you just gotta keep looking.
Just gotta find them.
Here's one. You ready for this one, or he's too small?
No, he got to go.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there, he's got to go too.
It's a big boy right there.
Yeah, a little bigger than I like.
Let's take a look at him.
It's a little bigger than I like them, but that's what a lot of people like.
Now, we're finding lots of cucumbers out here. We've got another one right here. Now, Dennis, let's get in here tight because I want you to tell everybody what's going to make a good cucumber and then what is not a good one. It looks like a pretty good one right here.
It's a pickling cucumber. It's a little larger than it should be. Like I said, you'll hide from you, you'll miss them. But usually you want a good cucumber.
You want it a little smaller than this.
You want a cucumber like that.
Let's see.
Now, that's a good cucumber.
Uh-huh.
That's a good eating cucumber. But when they get like that, they're good, but the seeds in them have already started to grow. And so the seeds are bad on your indigestion system. If you're going to pickle them, they call them gherkins in the store. Gherkins. Yeah, they're small and petite, and they cost more than the bigger pickles.
That little one, wait a minute, hang on a minute. That little one costs more than the bigger ones?
Sure. And this one too.
Those are more?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, they're more tender and more flavorful for one thing.
Next up, squash.
Get a couple of these little squash.
Squash there.
Yeah, they're a little small. A little small, but I'm cooking today, so I need them.
Now the stuff you're pulling out now, you're going to be cooking with this later.
Yes. Matter of fact, I'm cooking already. The blooms on the squash plant are edible. As a matter of fact, they use for a whole variety of different things. In salads, and they fry them up. They're tasty. Have tried one.
This is the bloom off of the squash plant right here. Now, I've eaten roasted goat in Africa. I know I can eat this.
So now you just get a squash before it made.
Actually, it's not bad. Tastes like, I don't quite know what it tastes like.
Exactly. These are the peppers here. And as you can see, the bush is fairly well loaded. I'm going to take some of these off and put them in a jar. Make some pepper. Matter of fact, let me get a couple of them off of here now. Drop some of these in there. It's called a rooster spur. Here, why don't you have a bite?
No thanks. I'll pass on that one.
The rooster spur is because of the spur on the back of a rooster's leg. As he gets older, he has a spur that grows on his leg.
And it hooks like that.
And it looks like that, and sometimes it's straight out. And he uses it to fight with. And if you get too close to him and he's not in a good mood, he will actually attack you with it and bring blood. But usually when that happens, he usually goes in the pot. He's root to soup after that. Okras up here.
Let's see those okras. Got one right here.
That is just the right size.
Let's take a look at it.
These will be in a pot in a minute. Hey.
You said these going in the pot right away.
Oh yeah.
This when you talk about farm to table, this is farm to table right here, isn't it?
Yes sir, yes sir. They never have time to sit on the shelf.
And you tell me, who doesn't like fresh garden tomatoes, either ripe and red or young and green?
Like you do with a green tomato, you take them and you slice them, and then the secret then is that you fry them, but you got to have your mixture of flour and meal and your seasonings in order and your grease at the right temperature, and then you put them in there and you fry them up. If you fry green tomatoes, cucumbers, and zucchini, put them all on the same plate, you couldn't tell the difference.
All right, now take a look at this. Here are a couple of cucumbers and a squash that he's thrown over here just off to the side. He calls this his compost pile. He says he'll just leave it here and maybe the seeds will return to nature and make for him next year. But for now, they've been discarded into the compost pile, which is not a big compost pile. I've seen a lot bigger, but this is a start. Back to nature. So I'm here in the sunflowers you can see all around me. You see a lot of sunflowers planted down here in the south, and some people really harvest them professionally and sell them for oils and sunflower seeds. But most gardens will have a small amount of sunflowers, like this one. They say it's basically just for pollination for the bees and for the birds to come and enjoy nature. And it makes your garden look better to have big-ass sunflowers in them. Come talk to me about this.
Castor bean.
What is it?
A castor bean is deadly poison.
This is a castor bean that's deadly poisonous.
Only if you take the seeds out of it when it ripens and you crush it up and make a powder out of it. They tell me that 3 of them will kill an elephant.
3 of these right here will kill an elephant.
3 of the seeds.
Now I've seen elephants, they're pretty damn big.
3 of the seeds out of that pot to kill an elephant. Castor bean, look it up.
Well, what the heck are you growing this for?
Oh, they
You
keep
keep trying to
mosquitoes
kill
away,
some elephants?
They keep mosquitoes away.
Oh, it's a repellent.
Some people call them mosquito trees.
Wait a minute. Now I almost forgot to show you something very important, and that is the king of any man's garden, and that is the watermelon. Can you see it in there? Give you a better look. There she is. If you find a garden that doesn't have watermelons in it, take that person out and put them out of the gardening business. You've got to have your watermelon. That's the basic staple. There she is. This one's still a little bit young on the vine.
Yeah, we've been overlooking it here on purpose because we didn't want nobody to see it. So,
That's a nice one right there. That's a nice big one. Go ahead and get it out of there, Tim.
You gotta cut the stem on you know.
Yeah. Boom. Got it. Let's see. Pull it on up.
Damn it, cut my finger.
Pull it on up out of there. Hang on, man.
He's filming the ground.
More on this watermelon in a minute. But finally, here is an old staple that you see all over the South. Flower beds and plants growing in an old tractor tire, which, by the way, is an excellent insulator for heat and moisture to promote growth.
Just crush it, then, oh man, smell that aroma.
This is where Den Finn, who, by the way, is a master blender of herbs and spices, grows his herbs.
I got lemon pepper, I've got peppermint, I've got spearmint, I've got apple mint, I've got some fennel, and something I'm not quite sure what it is. Damn, this is spearmint.
What's this one?
Oh, that's an apple mint.
Oh, that's very nice mint right there. Very fresh at home. I wish you could smell this. This is a very fresh mint leaf. Wow.
That's spearmint.
Spearmint. Spearmint now. Spearmint. Oh, yeah.
It's like chewing gum. It smells just like Wrigley's.
Which one is this?
That's spearmint. That's
Spearmint.
the leaf on it. That's the
Look at the
top
leaf
of it.
on that, everybody. Very nice. Which one is that? This is fennel.
Wow.
I wish you could smell all of this together in my hand. It just smells fun. Makes you hungry like a beautiful salad. Put this in some tea. We'd have a lemon pepper mint fennel sassafras tea right here. I don't know what that would taste like, but it sure sounds good.
This is the seed of the fennel. Now you gotta smell that.
This is the seed off the fennel right here, friends.
Just look at how the juice is just poking on.
That's beautiful. So, if you happen to have an old tractor tire just lying around in your yard, hey, you might as well try and grow something in it, right? Let me know how it turns out, okay? Oh, and one more thing. Back to that watermelon. Okay, guys, we need to do another take on that. Push the watermelon from the store back in the vines again, and then pretend that you're giving it a good cut and picking it up again for me, okay? And action.
Go ahead.
Yeah, oh yeah. A nice one. That's a nice one. We're gonna eat that.
Right away.
Yeah. Den Finn's watermelons weren't ripe yet, so we went out and bought one. Hey, it was good too. Country style.